Hey guys, it's Jeff from TFF here, just doing another deck profile of the Edison Winner Box event. We have the second place contestant here, Kai New.
Yep.
And he was playing Hero Frogs today.
Yes,
How'd you go?
Did really well. When X1 End of Swiss, I came third and won my top 4 playoff, and then lost in the finals.
Very good.
Yep.
And let's get into the profile.
Yep. Pretty standard list. I'm not gonna bother explaining too much. 3 subs, 2 swaps, 2 tree bond, 2 dupe, 1 uni. The only uncommon is the Death Frog. This is only for you only see Death Frog in the pure frog line deck. This one's just to run over beta, that's about it. I have one slot open, so might as well.
And going into the swap frogs, do you prefer it being at 2 instead of 3?
I mean, I don't mind it. I think the deck suffers when you draw too many frogs. Because the thing is that your frog is an engine to get into your hero's attribute for your miracle play. So it's fine. It was like the pure version of the frog engine. Then yes, you will play free swap frog. But other than that, this lineup is completely fine.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the frogs there.
The frogs, and
There
then
we
you
go.
have the monarch, the 3 Kais, and the riser. Pretty standard. Some people play 2 risers, some people play a fest loss or whatever it is. I think this lineup is fine. No need for anything else. Just removal.
Yep.
Then the hero package, the 5 hero package: Stratos, Ocean, Helios, Evil Prology, and Malicious Edge.
Yeah.
Pretty standard. Yeah, not much to explain. If you don't have tree bot access, you use Stratos to grab this. So you have 1 tribute bot for your monarchs, or vice versa. You have too many of your frogs, but you don't have monarchs. You can search this. So same thing essentially.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And Junk Synchron, Calls, and Dandelion.
Yep.
Calls is Calls, not much to explain. Junk Synchron is your only synchro play, so it's a warrior as well, so it's searchable by Rhoda. It's pretty simple. Dandelion is mainly here just for the future fusion play, to get just be a bit more greedy. It's not standard to play the future fusion and dandy. You can cut these off completely and just replace it with anything else, like Battle Fader or a third swap frog if necessary needed, or even another monarch. I never drew it except for the finals, and it was not relevant at all. That's pretty much it. At best, if you draw the Dandelion, it's a discard folder for Reckoning Break. That's pretty much it.
Yep.
Speaking of Future Fusion, you play Future Fusion to make sure your Miracle Fusion are not dead. The problem with this deck is that when you have these power cards, it kind of sucks when you don't have the materials ready in the graveyard. So Future Fusion is no way just guarantee all the materials in the graveyard and just miracle right away. And 2 turns later, you have either your Ab Zero or your guy on the field.
I know commonly, like a lot of the Hero Frog players are always talking about it, that they just want to cut the the Miracle Fusion to like 2 instead of having 3. Is that something you'd also consider, or like think about in terms of just dealing in ratios?
I can see that as a possibility, but for me, I feel that this deck needs enough power play. Like besides the monarch, besides the Stratos, like you need more power play, because the thing is you're versing the meta, right? Bayou, Black, and so forth. Blackwing is just has good quality cards, so meaning all the cards are always resolving and always having some sort of power play. Bayou always have consistent way to get bodies on the field. And for Hero Frogs, you need way to start applying pressure, because like besides the monarch, if you take out like 1 Miracle Fusion, meaning you have 2 Miracle Fusions, 3 Kaias, and 1 Riser, which is like less power plays. So I'd rather dead drawn to this than not have it. That's my.
That's actually pretty interesting in that regards, but we'll move along with the rest of the deck.
Yep. Then you have the Eco and Rhoda to search out Stratos, so you're playing 3 Stratos, essentially. Or you can search out Junk Synchron, or this will search out your Alias or Ocean. 1 for 1 to do your power plays as well. If you draw Dandelion as well, it's just pretty much over from there.
Yep.
Soul Exchange, this is mainly for going second. If you go second and you draw it, you just Soul Exchange for your substitute play and whatnot.
It's just so good.
Yeah, 1 options and 1 stuff. 1 Econ. Ideally, I won't play 2, but no space, sadly. If I want to cut like the Dandy and the Future Fusion, then I can play a second Econ. Potential, but yeah. And then the staple Typhoon, Storm, and brain control.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. Now I'm going to explain for the spell item.
Yep.
Next for the traps, 6 traps, 3 Reggae breaks, Trap Dust Shoot, Mirror Force, and Torrential. These are the best cards. As you may notice, I don't play Battle Fade in the main deck, so meaning I don't have any defensive plays. So hence why I'm playing the Mirror Force, Torrential, and the Reggae Break just to play a bit more defensively.
Yep.
Otherwise, that most play will know Hero Frogs doesn't have any real back row besides the Reggae Breaks, and they will take advantage of that and try to push aggressively, and these essentially punish them essentially.
Yep.
Cool.
So that's the main deck there.
For the extra deck, pretty standard
Yeah.
from here. Just free Ab-Zero, Gaia. You make Ab-Zero the most. Gaia once in a blue moon, or if not at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty standard from here. For the Synchro, you never make Synchros at all unless you draw the Junk Synchron. Other than that, you will never make this unless you have the right circumstances to do it. Colossal, Stardust, Fort Ruler, Black Rose, Goyo, Brayonac, Magical Android, Junk Warrior, Catastat, and Amriam. At best, you may make Brio once the blue moon, but again, these are not really relevant, but it can happen. But the most important is the Ab-Zeros.
Yeah. I mean, you could probably be in a situation where you have a Monarch on the board and you junk Synchron into maybe swap Treeborn and make a Armory Arm.
There is that, but very unlikely. It's very unlikely.
Yeah, so, but yeah, pretty straightforward.
Yeah. For the side deck, pretty standard as well. We have, the Free Crows. Mainly just for the value matchup. I'm pretty sure everyone knows that value always try to deck debut turn 1. If they attempt to make Arm Wing turn 1, they mostly have deck debut in hand, so you just crow the value away before that, so meaning that they will never have that so forth.
Yep.
Next, we have 2 Vanities, just for the Frog matchup. Same with Dark Dust Spirit, Frog matchup, and Amaryllis, essentially.
Has anyone been able to resolve, Legacy?
No, but there was someone playing it, so I never sided in against them, so that's a fact.
Yep.
Next, we have a Breaker for back removal and Kaiku. Usually, I side these in against Bayou and Blackwings, mainly because they have option to put deck Devi. So I reduce the deck Devi options for them. So by removing a Junk Synchron, Dandelion, and whatnot from the deck, side these in. So meaning if I draw it, meaning it won't be affected by deck Devi.
Yep.
Yep. The second Soul Exchange for going second, pretty standard.
Yep.
Then we have 3 Dust Tornado for Blackwings and Blackwings only. If not, maybe some stun decks out there. Just for getting rid of backrest, which is the most important part, like floodgates and whatnot.
Yep.
The Prison and Karma Cut, just for more defensive plays, because again, in reversing a play, know that you're playing very little defensive cards, so you just sign more defensive cards in to prevent them from going aggressive plays, and if not, you just punish them for them being aggressive anyway.
Yep.
And lastly, 1 Water Art. Mainly for the mirror match, and it's good going first anyway, meaning that you have 2 Trap Dust Shoots in the deck.
Yep.
So this is for mostly post game 2, game 3, depending who's going first.
Did that actually come up?
I never drew it, so I can't say.
Yep. Okay.
Other than that, that's pretty much it.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot for this, and congrats again on your second place at the winner box.
All good.
And any shout-outs?
Shout out to Team Fly Fang for making content for these type of editing formats. Shout out to the boys out there who always play these games every Tuesday, and I come in as much as I can when there's no modern format. As for those who don't know, I play main modern format. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Fair. And don't want to plug your channel?
I guess I can't remember the numbers, but yeah, it is Kaifu something for something else. Can't remember.
That's alright. I'll tag it in the description below.
Oh, Gucci.
Alright. Laters.
Laters.